what time it is, man.
Yo. Guess who's back in the motherfucking house?
It's FMC, baby.
What's the word, man?
It's your boy Money.
It's your man Fresh. The bro changes on a little vacay. He'll be back soon.
Yes, sir. Get your sets in, bro.
Know what I mean? Yo, welcome to FMC Presents All Inclusive. You know, real topics.
Yeah, I mean, real people.
And real facts.
All day, every day.
Know what I mean? So, you know how we start this off. Know what I mean?
What's good,
What's
man?
in your headphones, bro? What you been listening to?
Let me tell you something, man. I've been having a vibe lately. I don't know. I just been in a good mood. You know what I mean?
Vibe.
Some good mood. I mean, I ain't gonna front. I was listening to that new Fab came out. I was like, okay, you got a little joint, man. You know, he always come out with something for the ladies. That Tuesday.
Yeah.
I was listening to that. Had some of that Machel Montano dropped something new. He dropped Machel. You know, sorry,
get it right.
I'm Haitian. You know, I got a Machel Martelli, so kind of confusing right there. But nah, he dropped some dope.
Wow.
Some dope music recently. I've been listening to that. You know what I mean? A lot more Nipsey still. I was like, that's not gonna change ever.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But listening to some of that. I've been trying to get back into the R&B, man. You know what I mean? I try to open my ears a little bit, see who's out there to you know what I mean? Like, see who got something new coming out. I'm like, it's just, you know, same 5 people, man. I was like, I always end up with these people, man. I'm like, it's 90s R&B, man. You can never go wrong with that, man. That's pretty much it for me as far as
90s R&B is a treasure. 90s R&B is a treasure. You come to my house, you're definitely guaranteed to hit blasting.
That's right.
You know what I mean,
that's right.
So I've been on my vibes. You know, bumping Nipsey, Davies.
Yeah, that East is he's a beast,
it's
boy.
Like some people, I don't know, man. That's my vibe. You feel me? Nipsey, Davies.
Yeah.
I've been on this. I'll be on my R&B vibes too. You know, finally got that album from Sir, Chasing Summer.
Oh man, here we go.
Fire.
Here we go.
Fire. TDE always does it. TDE always does it. You know. And then that St. John.
That boy.
A ghetto Lenny love song.
Yo,
that album is crack. The album is crack, son.
He got some tunes, boy. That what's that? Reflex or something like that.
He got some joint on there.
Boy.
My joint is Trophies. The whole album is dope, but Trophies I play, and then 1,001s. You already know what that's about.
Oh, you know what? Since you mentioned the albums, I ain't gonna lie. You could ask my wife about this one. I've been listening to Jadena, man. That boy, that album right there. He got a song called Vaporizer.
Yeah.
For those of you know, you know. That's all I got to say.
Hear that. And then what else? What else I've been on? You know, Old Cam. Listening to some Old Cam, some Jewels.
You got your pink do-rag.
From Brooklyn, son.
Yeah,
from Brooklyn, son. I was rocking the pink, but I fucks with Cam. That's his thing.
Yes, sir.
What else? I mean, that's just been a vibe, yo. And then I've been on that Pop Smoke. My sister put me on that Pop Smoke. You know what I mean? So,
give me a link.
Yeah. I've been bumping that for a minute. You know what I mean? For a couple days. You know what I mean? Cause you know you got the good music. The good music sets the vibe. You feel me?
Yeah, man. I already know. What y'all got in your headphones, man? I see y'all. Some of y'all checking in on the live. What y'all got in your headphones, man? Let us know. Let us know in the comments.
Checking on the headphones.
I mean, what y'all listening
good,
to?
Man, it's 2019.
Yes, sir.
Your Knicks are looking okay.
Yeah, you know, they won their first preseason game.
So everybody looks okay.
Everybody looks okay.
I mean, promising.
Yeah. You know, I ain't mad. It's a nice little young squad right there. Got that wolf of a coach named Fizdale. You know what I mean? So
give him a chance.
Nah. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? He's good. He got them young boys running. That's what I like to see, though. He got them running. They, you know what I mean? So them folks can't set up their defense. They're running and gunning. And that's good, you know what I mean? Let's see what happens when the season actually starts, though, and we'll take it from there. I mean, what about you, man? What's up with them Chargers?
Oh, listen, we gonna talk about we've been alright. We lost our last game. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Like, it's just I'd rather get.
But they playing though.
We always playing. Look, you guaranteed to have one of those games where you just don't know what the fuck is going on. Why we can't seem to get things right. You know what I mean? And I'm glad we got it out early.
Yeah.
Glad we got it out early because we need it. I need it. We need this win. You feel me?
Yeah. I don't even like talking about New York teams because the best New York team right now is Buffalo. So we're going to leave that alone.
I mean, is what it is. So let me ask you this. All these quarterbacks getting hurt, right? Roethlisberger, Rudolph, his backup.
Breeze.
Right? Breeze gets hurt.
Who else
And Kaepernick is still throwing his cards out there like, yo, I'm still ready to work. Like, he's letting them know because they said before he didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. But now he's like, yo, I'm ready to work. But
ain't nobody trying to pick him up even a second string. Like
it's like teams don't want to cross that line. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm asking rather. There's still some people say they boycotting the NFL, which I can see, right?
Yeah, I understand it.
But he's the same NFL you're boycotting. He's trying to get into.
So
is there kind of like a conflict there?
Yeah, there's a conflict of interest.
Then that same NFL they conflict that they're boycotting, his man's Eric Reed is playing it, and the other guys who knelt in, they're
still playing at the end of the day.
So is there some time?
He got a contract afterwards. It wasn't that he just started. He wasn't on the team already. He got a contract.
He was on the 49ers. He got a contract with the Panthers.
So so you could see that there's a definite association with Cap, and how they don't want to bring that attention to the team. But it's like at this point, I don't think it's a problem anymore. If it was a problem, I don't think it's a problem anymore. Bring him onto your team. Let it ride.
We do live in America.
Yeah.
America. So
excuse me.
So it's like
you know how that go.
It's like I see for the point that these owners might not even be racist or whatever the case is, but they just see that yo, I know if I put him on my team, I'm risking losing dollars already. You understand?
Okay.
So they might be like, yo, we can use him, but I'm gonna take a loss in
sales.
One thing they don't want is to lose any money. You feel me?
Boy, yeah, and I get it. I can understand it. As a business, I can understand that, but morally, we got to get on it, people. We got to get on it, get it. Let that man play, man. And then if he tanks, then you just let him go. That's it. It ain't nothing to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that. We can't. It's just they gotta be an organization out there willing to take the chance to actually, plunge some advertising.
Scared money don't make no money. Yo, if he wins, all will be forgiven.
Listen, don't get it twisted. He fuck around, come on the team, and gets to the playoffs. They gonna be like, wait a minute.
Especially your team.
Boy,
we got a guy called Reg, my man Stretch. Why everybody press for Cap when he don't speak for himself though? I mean, Reg, it's like he was the face of a movement, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
It's like everybody they feel if he wins, then we win. That's how I see it. You feel me? He sent his little subliminals out there, like those little pebbles out there every once or twice. You understand? But my thing is like, yo, you gotta move on. You gotta move on, yo. Like, got the XFL coming up with their draft.
Oh boy, about 70, 71
next
draft
Tuesday.
Picks, apparently.
Next Tuesday. So they got 5 rounds, right? The first round is gonna be quarterbacks, running backs. Second round is gonna be like receivers, tight ends.
Cornerbacks.
After that, you got O-line. And then after that, you got D-line. You got the front 7. And then after that, you got your secondary.
Okay.
Right? But I'm saying, I think Vince did his first. All right, so if you look at the XFL, when the XFL first came out.
Yeah, I remember that.
A lot of what made the XFL, the NFL took it. When the XFL folded.
Yeah.
Like the cameras over the field, players being mic'd up. A lot of that was the XFL.
They took all that.
Brings you into the game.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
damn.
Vince, Vince could sell something with his WWE shit.
Of course.
But now he has the right people, ex-NFL, office heads Know what I mean?
Running. Yeah. He you know what it is? For him, it was that XFL wasn't a failure. It was like, okay, it's a learning experience. I'm going to come back. Give me some years. I'm going to come back with some heads and who know exactly what they're doing. Bam. Now look. What's that? When they coming? 2021? 2020?
2020.
So
next year they got the rules and everything. All right, so that's enough about the sports and all that, music, We back at this, man. We back at this thing, man. We appreciate all of our supporters. I mean,
yes, sir. Listen, before you go on to that, guys, I see y'all in the comments or whatever. Anything I got to say, throw them in the comments. We're going to see them on the live. We're going to try to, answer accordingly, all right? So don't be scared. Go ahead, man. Get in them comments and go ahead.
Yeah, throw your thoughts out. So we about to get into this week's topic. You know what I mean? This is to remind you, this is the FMC presents All Inclusive. So whatever your views, your opinions are, throw them out there. We strong enough to stand on our square and communicate and have discussion. So don't like my colleague said, man. Don't feel afraid, man.
Yeah, we listen. We it's okay to agree to disagree. No problem with that.
Yeah. Oh, Errol Spence. Yeah, yo, prayers to Errol Spence, man. Prayers to the truth, yo. You know what happened, right?
Talking about
the boxer.
Oh yeah, damn, yeah.
Like, and Errol Spence. I mean, through like. Some of my bros rock with son. I mean, when he come out to Brooklyn, I mean, he vibes with him. You feel me? Move around with him and all that. To get, I mean, the champ. And I heard that they were just signing off on that Spence Crawford fight. So Spence Crawford, for those who don't know, Spence Crawford would have been like Ali and Foreman, right? Like boy. Tyson and Lennox. Or Tyson and Holyfield minus the heirs, right? Yeah. So it would have been the next mega fight, right? Because you have this promotion over here who says Crawford's the man, and then you have this promotion over here who says Spencer's the man. They don't even acknowledge Crawford.
Damn, they just
they don't even acknowledge him as like he doesn't even exist. You feel me? So
that's crazy.
So they were about to get that rocking, and then
that happened
yesterday morning.
That's crazy.
Son, that's why, life, man.
Live it, man.
Live it, bro.
Live it.
Live it.
And it's crazy because you know what? I'm just getting back into the boxing right now, and I'm telling you, I'm like, they was like, because people were like, oh, yeah, boxing getting boring. I'm like, man, if you into the sport, you into the sport. And I was heavy into the sport for a little bit, and then I just dropped off for a while. And then now listen, when I tell you, I just be right on here watching HBO sports all the time. I'm like, this shit crazy the way I admire the sport, man. That's what I do. I admire the sport.
It's a science. Science again. Hitting and not getting hit. You feel me? But press the Spence, man. Press the Spence, yo. Like the same shit with Kevin Hart, right? Kevin Hart in the car, let his man whip it, and then
you see what happens, man.
Know what I mean? I was in a similar situation. Went to VA with my bros, and.
Shit happens,
we
bro.
driving back to the crib, and you gotta, this thing called life, man. You gotta live it.
Yeah, man.
You gotta live it. Don't be afraid.
Don't let nobody tell you that you can't live the life to your fullest, man. Like, do what you gotta do to do what you want to do, man.
That's a fact. Because people like to project their fears onto you.
Yes, sir.
In your situation, you feel me? But
pick
them jewels up and keep it pushing. Put them in your pocket and keep it pushing. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, word. All right, so this week's topic, all right? This is the topic right here. You ready?
I'm listening, man.
It's called Catch a Fish, Keep a Fish.
What you talking about, man?
I bet. So you always hear this saying, right? Shorty break up with you, or you break up with your lady, or your lady break up with you, or you break up with your lady, right? And they what they always say. Oh,
what did he do?
No, they say there's more fish in the sea.
Oh, right, you're
there's
right.
more fish in the sea. How much fish you gonna run through? How much people you always see them running through fish?
Hey.
Right?
Listen, man.
So, like, I was just thinking, you got people who say, I'd rather teach you how to fish
than catch
your fish and give it to you. So you have people who was out here teaching people how to catch a fish, but they not really teaching people how to keep a fish. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, you can get in relationship, but now that you're in this relationship,
how you maintain it?
Like that's not like it's all fun in for the movies, right? Like, oh, the movie, yeah, he gets the girl, the end. Nah, this real life. You gotta there's something after that.
Nah, man.
So what are people doing after that
to get
to even, or is that even a thought that I have to do something after getting with this person to keep this relationship going and to make it stronger?
So the question, so you know what, I guess the question is in a sense, like, because when you're dating, certain shit is the same. Like you still have there's a little flame there because it's not the end point. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the end all be all. The dating part's not the end all be all. I guess the end all be all is the marriage, right? Like, when I say end all be all, I'm not saying like the end to the good thing. I'm saying like it's the beginning of the
journey.
The journey,
right?
The marriage is the beginning of the journey. I believe the courting is the girlfriend and boyfriend phase, whatever, and then the marriage is the beginning of the journey of life together, right? So I guess it's after marriage, right? In a sense of you caught the fish, whatever, you caught the fish. Now, how do you keep that fish afloat? How do you not float? How do you keep that fish swimming?
How do you keep it swimming?
You know what I mean? Like, how do you maintain it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That fish got to live forever. So how are you gonna keep it fed? And we're gonna read y'all comments, but we're gonna give our little input too. You know what I'm saying? So as far as that goes, I think like it's I remember saying this a while ago, like, attraction, right? You got to be attracted to the person that you want to marry, right? You got to be attracted to the person that you want to marry, right? Yeah. So when I say that, I mean, like, yeah, you're interested in how they look, boom, right? That's one part of what is gonna go on. Now, what's gonna keep me interested, or what's gonna keep the other person interested, is your actual mentality, your brain, your how you function in your daily life, right? Because you could be the most beautiful person in the world, but be a piece of shit as a person. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. And nobody wants to be with a piece of shit, no matter how good you look. Nobody wants to be with a piece of shit. Right? No matter how good that potpourri smell, if it gives you a fucking hives, you're not gonna keep it in your house because it's a problem. Right? So as far as maintaining goes, a lot of people aren't willing to put in the work, right? They like to see the shit on TV, right? They like to see that half hour of good shit and be like, oh, that's what it looked like? I could do that.
They see, you know what I mean? I think they see the end results of
the hard work.
And say, why can't I have that? But what's not shown is the work that's put in. Mm-hmm. So that goes to say, are people even aware of the hard work that needs to be put in to maintain a relationship? You feel me? Cause sometimes you might, like, life might get you. Mm-hmm. Life gets us all. You get caught up.
It's true. It's
right?
true.
You get caught up. So that's why, like, I believe there's certain keys in relationship, right? Like, things that you just can't ignore.
No, you can't.
And they have to be a major part of your relationship. And to me, communication is number one.
You got to talk, man. You have to talk. Like, open line of communication.
Romanticism and truth and trust, then the woman activates, which makes a man happy.
Okay.
I can get with that.
Okay.
But you see what you said there, Ali, bro, is the man being aware that I gotta do that. I gotta be romantic with my woman. You feel me?
That's what she wants.
I gotta make her feel secure with me and trust me. You feel me? And then she'll naturally, feel me? I can't give you how a woman to feel. I'll give you how a man to feel.
That's right. I got no idea what it's like to be a woman.
I have no idea, because they might operate on a whole different kind of spectrum that we operate on, right?
That's right.
But I know it's like, you gotta, like I was saying before, communication. When you communicate with somebody, it could be on anything. Like, yo, I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with that.
Right.
Or I like this. I like that. I need this. I'm that type of person. So now it's like my man Will Smith said, Fresh Prince.
Get him.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
Get him.
I'm putting you on notice that I notice you noticing me, and I want to put you on notice that I notice you too.
That's it.
Right? So I'm letting you know what's up. I'm letting you know how I operate. All right? Now that you have that information, you have that information.
That's privileged information on top of that.
Privy. You privy to it. I mean, everybody don't have that information that make me tick.
Nope.
What I like. What I think. You feel me?
What I need.
So my thing is like, when you have that information, you gotta act on it. But some people, are they too stuck in, well, you have to do for me. You have to make me happy for this to be that, like that saying which I hate, happy wife, happy life. Like the man doesn't matter. Like the man doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like almost like, no, as long as you're doing for me and I'm happy, we're good.
I don't care how miserable you actually are, how tired you are. And that goes to show, man, like, it's crazy because I guess at a certain age, I think I was naive too to understanding like what the fuck marriage actually was before I even got into it. Because I was like, man, right before I even got into marriage, I knew, hey, it's some bullshit. Like, not marriage in itself. I'm talking about the shit that I was told and I was taught, the shit you saw on TV. Yeah. Like, motherfucker, listen.
All the sweet shit.
Yeah, listen, let me tell you something, man. I witnessed people around me be like super lovey-dovey, all that shit, right? The most uncomfortable moment in my life is when I saw people who were, to me, the most comfortable, the most nicest people in the world get mad. Like, I was like, holy shit. I was like, oh, so motherfuckers' marriages ain't perfect, or relationships ain't perfect.
Relationship ain't perfect.
And I was just like, this makes a lot of fucking sense. Because as I got more into my relationships, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this ain't nothing like what I saw on TV. Why nobody, when I say no, zero, zip, zilch, nobody came around and said, listen, don't do it.
Right.
Or not even don't do it, but yo, if you're going to do it, you got to be ready to put that work in, boy. Like, this shit is a 24-hour, 365 or 66, depending on the year. Yeah. Job. Like, this shit don't ever end. And now you want to throw children in the mix? Yeah. Watch out.
And that's what I mean with, I'm saying, like, do people do you get that information? Do you get that, like, that part to be like, yo, and let's not even say marriage. Right, let's just say, all right.
Hold on, I don't want to cut you off, bro.
Do your thing, bro.
Reg just says, "Hey, real quick, as married men, y'all honestly think marriage is worth it?"
All right, marriage is worth it when both people are willing. Willing to what? Willing to work. Willing to compromise, willing to I don't want to say make the other happy, because that's bullshit. Cause
I believe that too.
Because you can be feeling however you feel, and no matter what I do, you're not going to be happy, right? And I could be trying my ass off and like, yo, I did this and that, you still ain't happy, and then that builds resentment. But if you willing to even put forth, right? So if you got somebody who's down for you, because one thing, so this ties into what I was about to say.
Yeah.
No matter, like, all right, so there's people out here who will be like, oh, I'm with this person and I'm miserable, I'm tired, all we do is argue. I'm gonna go slide over here with this person, this next person. shit is always sweet in the beginning.
Of course.
Everybody on their best behavior.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, baby, and this
best representatives out there, right?
You putting on your best face, right?
That's the best representation in the world, boy.
And then when the comfort kicks in and you around motherfucker, and I mean all the shit starts slipping and the face start going away, and you get to see the real person. And I was like, damn, I'm back in the shits.
Of course, that right? it don't change, man. And it's the weirdest part in the world, cause like I'm answering Reg's question right now. Yeah, I do think it's worth it. I do think it's worth it when you find the person that is on the same. When I say on the same page, like they understand, like, oh, like, you got some work to do on yourself. I got some work to do on myself. Mm-hmm. If y'all both understand where y'all at in life,
don't come in here with no bullshit expectations.
That's exactly right. Right? Like, don't put your expectations on me. Like, if you're gonna put expectations on somebody else, make sure you live up to those expectations as well. Don't just be like, yeah, I expect you to do this, but can you do it without me here? That's what you got to make sure.
Where I'm at in my life, I don't put expectations on nobody. Expectations equals disappointment to me. You feel me?
The biggest disappointment in the world.
I don't put expectations on nobody.
Boy.
All right, you gonna do it, you gonna do it. If you're not, I do my damn self. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't put expectations on nobody.
Listen, man.
But like Money said, yo, marriage is popping when you with that one. Mm-hmm. But what me personally, I'm not put that on nobody's religion, beliefs, whatever. Because a lot of people say, oh, you know, you gotta get married or you shacking up. Listen, I so bet that's why I believe that's why divorce is so high. You know why? Because people meet each other, they fall in like. Notice what I said, fall in like. They fall in like. They be lusting. Know what I mean, having all types of nasty sex for the beginning. You know that nasty shit where you trying to impress somebody, right?
Yeah, boy.
She throw a little extra spit on the shit. You know what I'm talking about? And then motherfuckers mom be blown like, yo, so I got the one, son.
That's it.
Like, they don't even get too in depth of like, yo, so she was nasty. They be like, yo, so I found the one, son. I found the one.
Word.
Right?
And we know what that meant.
For that shit, but then, oh, we getting married. You don't know this person. They on their best behavior. They on their best behavior. And then when you get in there, you be like, damn, so I just cleaned the kitchen table. You gonna come put some fucking some raw bread on the table, yo. It's crumbs all over the place. You see what I'm saying? And like they don't even take consideration, yo. I just cleaned this whole fucking kitchen after working the entire week. I could sit my ass outside with my homies and be chilling. I'm here with you, clean the house. Know what I mean? And shit like you starting to see people. Yeah. Because like that's what I believe. Because you don't know each other. We just jumped in and getting married off of the 15 minutes of light.
And that's
like and lust. You feel me?
Ali said cell phones kill the game.
I mean, I'm gonna need you to explain on that one, big bro.
Word, elaborate on that one, bro.
Elaborate on that one. Like,
listen, man. I do get it. The crazy shit is for me, as far as cell phones go. Man.
Should be real, Money. Yo, on that note, on that note,
yo. So as far as cell phones killing the game, I do get where he's coming from. As far as like, yo, I've never been a person who like chatting on the phone, right?
Yeah.
I've never been that type of person. I don't like holding the phones up to my ear. None of that weird shit.
Talker back in the day.
But what I did have was a speakerphone, and I would talk on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Like that's shit right there that I would do on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. Now text messaging, the shit is that's a whole different ballgame.
I got you.
When text messaging was limited, motherfuckers had to choose their words wisely because you couldn't send too many messages. After 500, you had to start paying for your shit.
Shit, I had to pay this to check my shit.
Jeez.
10 cents, nigga.
Voice stream.
Word. Nah, but yo, now that you say that, I understand. We can't listen, I can't talk through text.
Nah.
Cause I'll put some shit like, all right.
And motherfuckers be like, oh,
you playing me off. I'm not gonna sit here and write you a full page letter. It's not happening.
Rest in peace, Aliyah.
It's not. Yeah, my baby looked like Aaliyah too. Yeah, back in the day. Anyway, but her birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, baby. Yeah. So
happy birthday, sis.
I'm not the type that's gonna sit here and type out this and that. Which you gonna get shit. Listen, when people started saying, "Oh, you yelling at me," I'm like, "What you mean I'm yelling at you?" You typed in all caps.
I don't want to.
Come on, son. I'm not that. I don't give a fuck that much to be like I'm a hold it and press a letter every time because I'm upset. I'm gonna call you. You gonna know if I need to talk to you because I'm gonna find you.
Listen, man.
You understand?
That shit, man. That shit, and it ain't gonna front. I'm guilty of that shit too because I'll be like, I'll say some shit, but I'll be hungry when I'm typing sometimes because I'll be hungry. I'll be like, yo, who the fuck talking to me like this? And I'll be like, I'm interpreting it the wrong way, and then somebody have to say like, yo, you do it. I'm just saying this shit, right? I'm gonna ask you like, I have no intent like behind the words I'm saying. It's just like, yo, hey, da da da, and I'll be like, damn, I can't text no more because the shit I can't. I have to have a physical conversation or a verbal conversation over the phone because shit don't work the same way via text. But nonetheless, the shit should be changing, man. It did change the game though, man. Text messages changed the game.
I get it. So catch a fish, keep a fish, right? We talked about putting in that work.
Yeah.
Right? Now let's talk about you said earlier, like, I mean, you have examples of family members, friends, shit you see on TV and in the movies. Where like so you're married. Yeah. Did anybody sit you down even before you been married? Like when you started talking to girls, having girlfriends or whatever and friends. Know what I mean? Did anybody say, yo, when you dealing with a lady, you have to do X, Y, and Z after you get her? Because they always I remember being 10 years old and having the older dudes say, yo, you want a bag of shorty? This is what you do. But after, like, I could bag a shorty, but after it took me a while to be like, all right, this is what I gotta do.
What else?
After you
what else happens
after you get the number and all that, you sit here like, all right.
It's true though. As far as anybody sat me down, nah. I come from a West Indian family, and not to say all West Indian families are like that, but mine was. Nah. The only thing I really got was like my uncle. He was like, yo, don't fuck it up. That's it. I'm like, why is that the first thing you tell me when I don't fuck it up? I'm like, just that's the only advice y'all got? Don't fuck it up. That's a good one. I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, I'm a good one too, bro. That's a fact. But at the end of the day, that was all I got. It was no sit down. It was a lot of learn. It was a lot of trial and error.
There we go.
A lot of trial and error because a lot of shit I thought that I was supposed to be doing as a man, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, yeah, do this. Oh, you got to do that. Oh, you got to do this. She's like, shit. He was like, wait a minute. What y'all do?
So I want to ask those who's watching, right? When did y'all come to a point and say, all right, this is what I got to do after I seal the deal? So I'm gonna bring up how this topic came. My brother, right? My brother Change. Yo, bro, you know I love you, man. You good? You don't mind me telling this story?
Nah, you don't. He be all right.
So Change has. Damn. Change said he was talking to a young lady, right? And she was interested. But when they started talking, it was like all the effort she put forth just died. Right? So now if he's losing interest, it's like, what are you doing to keep me here? And then I started thinking that goes into a lot of relationships, right? Like people say, I'm upset at this and that. Why are you upset? What's going on? Do y'all talk about it? Or do y'all just be, I'm faulty of this too. Like pride is a motherfucker. Sometimes you be like, yo, son, I don't want to say nothing to you.
Whoa.
I don't want to say nothing to you.
Talking to the,
you feel me? So it's like, when did y'all realize like, yo, okay, I'ma just be
that person,
this person to do this, and this to make sure that I'm holding up my side of the relationship. You feel me?
Yeah.
To keep shit
rocking.
Cool and keep shit moving. Cause no matter you in a relationship, you going butt heads. You two people trying to figure out who y'all are.
What the hell's going on?
What's going on? Y'all gonna bump heads. You feel me? So
it is what it is on that.
When was your time? You ever came and be like, all right, this is when I'm gonna do this and that to make sure I'm doing my part in the relationship.
For me personally, I guess it was more so pride, man. Pride and stubbornness, man. I'm a fucking mule. Like, I know it, and I know for a fact. And my wife will tell me that too. Like, yo, you just be shutting the fuck down, like immediately. I'm like, yo, because I get into my head, and personally, the way I speak to people, I know if I say it as soon as I think it, it's shit's never gonna go well for me, and I know that. So I have to.
They might cut you.
Yeah, and I have to distance myself for a little bit, gather my thoughts, let me be upset, let me feel my feelings, and then move the fuck on. That's just how I process my shit. That's how I've been doing it for all, since '85. So, right. Shit got to change, of course, for me personally, because it doesn't work. Because that's a lack of communication. If you're upset with somebody, you need to tell them. Mm-hmm. And that's my problem. Sometimes I was just like, it's not that I'm passive. It's just that I care about my feelings more at that moment. Because if I say something, I'm gonna have to defend my feelings, and I'm like, I'll wait for that. I'll wait a little bit, gather my thoughts, gather my, what could this person say back to me when I say this, and have every aspect of that covered, because I don't like to lose arguments. So that's real shit for me. I don't like to lose arguments, so I try to do my research in my brain. I'm like, and it sucks to say that, but I do my research in my brain, and then when it just start clicking, I'm like, I bet. Let me go holler at this person real quick so I could give my 2 cents. But sometimes this shit don't go that way, because motherfuckers while you're processing your shit, they doing the same thing.
Doing the same shit. I feel you on that. Yeah, I mean, my aspect. This is gonna sound crazy. What I'm about to say. I used to get caught up in myself a lot. Right, and it wasn't. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it's like I had goals.
Yeah,
and I had many goals, and I had to get right. You feel me? So it was almost like, you may want to do this, and that. All right, so bet. It's fucked up, but it is what it is, right? Like, I can go out with the homies, right? We used to go out back in the, we used to be all over the city, tearing the city up.
Boy.
But I don't have to worry about when I'm with my homies. Like, it's like, yo, you do your thing. If you disappear during the night, you get home. You know what I mean?
Word.
As long as I see you know what I mean? Like, we did it enough times, we be like, all right. But it's like, I go out here with this person, and it's like, damn, you want to do this, and this. Like, I didn't have to worry about carrying my homies. I didn't have to worry about paying for you, make sure you were happy and all that shit.
Everybody.
But it's like, I would do that once in a blue, but I was like, damn, son, like, I got this I'm trying to do. You feel me? I'm focused on ball. I'm trying to do this. And I would get caught up in myself.
It's a lot, son, and it's a lot.
I would get caught up in myself. So it took a lot of getting cussed at, fussed at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me being like, all right, maybe I need to step this way and do this.
But you processed it. You picked it up and you processed it.
But it takes like we said earlier. Are you gonna be that person that's aware of where you need to step your game up? I mean, to keep this ship afloat. You feel me?
Okay.
Some people, they might not give a fuck, but I mean,
it is what it is.
That's when you bouncing out of relationship. I mean, saying bitches ain't shit, niggas ain't shit. I mean, But you doing the same old. I mean,
same old two-step.
Same old script.
You can't.
Got the same old script.
Can't be mad at that, man. You definitely can't be mad at that.
So,
pardon me, y'all.
I mean, I forgot this chair was leaning like this. Yeah. So when was a point where you were like, did you ever meet a point where you were just like, yo, I'm done, I don't want to try no more?
Oh man, I don't want to try no more. As far as what, like looking for the one, or like while I'm in marriage, marriage.
Like I'm not in.
Don't
throw me in that.
Not saying looking.
No, I'm saying like past events. Like I wish we had somebody else here to speak. I mean, because we both married, but I'm saying it's like, I know I've been in positions before where it was like, I'm trying,
mm-hmm.
and I'm not getting any response. Like the other person was dead that you was fucking with in this shit. And you was like, you know what? Fuck it.
Oh yeah.
My man Donnell Jones said, I'd rather leave than to cheat.
Yep, that's that.
You feel me?
Honestly, I'll keep it a buck. That motherfucker song, I wrote that motherfucker song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
classic.
Real shit. Like, I wrote that motherfucker song because and Bex's life said that was me. So I'm in my brain, yeah. It's like, I'd rather leave than to cheat. That's my whole MO. Like, I'm not gonna stay with somebody if I felt the need to outsource my
I dig it.
My feelings for something else. That shit made no sense to me personally. So it was just like, yo, this shit just seems to be more of a headache than anything else. So it was like, damn. And I personally don't like quitting because I guess my competitive nature comes in weird at certain points. It's like, I ain't quitting. This shit won't work. Like, what's up? Like, how we gonna do this?
It ain't gonna be because of me.
Yeah. So, and instead, I made the move on that. I was like, nah, you know what? I think this is a dud. This is done. Like, I'm not rocking with it no more. I can't do it no more. Right? I did it for first half of my 20s, and I was like, yo, this shit ain't gonna work. This shit finna go left, right. This shit never go straight. Never. And it was like, yo, I think I'm at the point where it's time to be like, if I don't do it, somebody else gotta do it. And I'm not letting nobody else do it. So step up to the plate or get your ball thrown out the fucking park. Right. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it first. And that's how that shit went.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? What about you, brother?
I mean, for me, it was one man Spice Adams. But for me, I mean, I looked at peoples I dealt with, and then I looked at the shit my mom's told me. Like, my mom's tried to raise me to be a gentleman, right? My mom, like, my pops passed when I was before a year, right? So mom's just was like, yo, I'm gonna raise you to be the man that is respectable, know what I mean, to women and all that.
Yeah.
But it came a point in time, and I was like, yo, Majo, you lied to me, son. You blind me up. Blind me up.
Set the lick on him, like, yo, what the?
I said, yo, because I was like, yo, the dude you tried to mold me to be is not respected out here.
Yeah. The shit is real.
It's not respected because it was a point where, you know what I mean, I'll be respectful. I'll be, you know what I mean, nice. Like, I had my little, you know what I mean, temperamental issues back in the day, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, when you try to suppress that, like, people don't respect it. Like, you know what I mean, women, like, you try to be like, yo, da-da-da-da-da. And
gentle,
like,
man.
They think that you here just to be ran over. And you be like, yo, you don't understand what type of savage I can be. I'm just trying to, like, if I'm showing you respect, it's for a reason. Basically, I'm going to just leave it at that. Right? And it was points, like, I just had to learn off of my mistakes. Like I ain't had nobody. I mean, I had y'all. Y'all was the big bros. You feel me? And we was all learning at the same time. We was out here, and it was like,
boy,
it was like
I say learning curve.
Yo, son, it was like
this shit was like, what you do?
Talk about thrown into the water, and I mean, it was like, yo, it was like, yo, they don't respect that, and when I was there. When you were trying to do it, I would always end up in some shit. It's like, you ever been the kid that just got in trouble no matter what you did?
Yeah.
I would get in trouble.
I mean, I would do a lot of dumb shit, but
I did.
But I definitely
yeah.
Was
But
at
that time, I didn't think it was dumb. But I was just, however I was moving, because that's how I felt comfortable moving, right?
Shit makes sense.
However I was moving, it was like, yo, it was a headache or
get that shit rocking
or some shit. So it was like, yo, it was just how you said, constant trial and error, until, I mean, things started. Like, you really got to think outside of yourself.
That's true.
You got to think outside of yourself. Like, I bet. I didn't like when this shit was done to me, and I care about this person, so I'm going to try not to make them feel like that. You feel me?
Nah, you're right. You're 100% right.
But it's like, that shit is not even, I don't want to say it's promoted, but it's not
respected, bro.
It's not respected.
It's not respected.
Yo, as much is I bet. So I'm listening to, this might be sidebar or whatever. So I'm listening to this interview today, right? Wale dropped a new album. So they say, yo, Wale, I listen to Wale.
Yeah.
Wale makes a lot of music for beautiful, black, brilliant women. But then there's still black women out there who say they don't have anyone making music for them. And you know what that man said? He said, yeah, it's just not the people who they want making the music for them. So the music is there. The music is there. It's just not coming from the source that you want it to be.
Does that resonate with y'all? Listen, I just realized that IG has this function on it that it says like request. It says send a request to be in FMC Podcast Live.
Oh yeah. Send them requests to be in
video.
Man. Send them requests,
if y'all want to be in the live video and have
don't be scared
and how you say, have an opinion, you could be on this live with us. So do your thing, chop it up. We do what we do. But yeah, I agree. When I heard Lotus Flower Bomb, I was like, man,
son,
come on.
He dropped. So I just listened to the album today, right? He got his joint called Sue Me. He said, I'm out here supporting all black business. Sue me. So what? Sue me. Right? But he has a track record of dropping songs, but then there's still, some women out here saying, oh, y'all don't make. But if he goes and his girl is a light-skinned chick, everybody flooding and attacking him. He like, son, I made 20 songs from saying how I love black beautiful women. Y'all did not acknowledge because Drake didn't do it, T.I. didn't do it.
That's right.
You feel me?
That's right.
But now my shorty's light skin, y'all want to attack me, and that's how I felt. It was like
it's different out here in the streets, bro.
I can be respectable. You hear chicks say, "Oh, niggas ain't shit." Oh, I'm out with him. He's staring at other chicks' asses and this and that. But then when you thoughtful of that shit. And you be like, all right, bet. I'm gonna go out with her. I know we walking. I know we walking the streets, and I know it's summertime, and I know it's yams everywhere. But you know what? I'm stay focused.
That's
my
right.
eyes is on you.
That's right.
But my eyes on you when you beefing at me. Wow, it's chicks out here in my face. And I'm not even paying that shit no mind. Like, yo, it is what it is.
Sunglasses on.
Right? But you beefing at me. You won't even be like, you know what? I got something that all these chicks want. He's mine, and you feel me? Yo, men love to be appreciated too. Why we always gotta be like, yo, you the Lotus Flower Bomb.
Hey man.
When I come home and my lineup is crispy.
You could tell me I'm the high grade weed. I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
I'll be all right. I'm some fucking exotics. What? You feel me? Like shit is crazy out here.
So, you my purple haze, baby. I'm cool with that.
Shit is crazy.
Whatever you want to call me.
and that's what I mean. Who takes those extra steps? Like, I know as men, like I just said,
we're bred to do that shit.
Yo, fuck it. It is what it is, right? Yeah. A lot of pops ain't in the houses, ain't in the homes, right? So you raised by your mothers, and your mothers said they always want you to be respectable. They're gonna put you on game. Yo, you treat women X, Y, and Z. Are women getting that same game? Are women getting make your man feel like he's this, he's that?
I'm the wrong page.
And then if he does X, Y, and Z, you can tell if he's worth it. You feel me?
What camera is this, bro?
It's my front joint, no?
Oh, I'm like, why I don't see this camera? I logged onto the FMC page, but yeah, and I get it. I definitely get it.
Oh, that's because you went into this joint.
What other question? We might as well just run that shit into this one.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, but nah. The that whole that situation, those situations be changing, man. Like, I don't know if we should be, how you say, like, cause you asked that question, like, did anybody sit you down, ask you that question, or not ask you that question, but give you that game? Nah, I don't think it was there. I think, like you said, man, we ran into brick walls a couple of times, and then we realized, oh shit, man, revelation, epiphanies, all that shit, bro.
All right, so I got another question.
Okay,
just like you said.
What's up?
So if just like people tell you, or how to get with an individual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do people get too comfortable? Do you think that's a reason?
Oh, of course. People get super complacent, boy. Like, they get super complacent or super content. Excuse me, that's the word I was looking for, content. People get really content in their relationship, right? This person does that for me. This person does that for me. So they feel that they don't have to do it, right? But it's not even about that they don't have to do it. It's like, okay, what are you going to do to even out that percentage, right? So if you have somebody who's in the house, right? Like, men be like, yeah, I want my wife to cook, clean. Like, let me not say men. Some men want I want my wife to cook, clean, take care of the children, blah, 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 blah. And I'm the breadwinner.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. That might, if that floats their relationship boat and it works and it makes them all happy, cool. Right? But if it's this new millennial relationship where it's working moms, working fathers, and the kids is going to school or being babysat or watched by a nanny or whatever the hell it is, the 50-50 got to be there. I'm sorry, it just got to be there. Mm-hmm. There's no way one person can run a household by themselves.
Nah, that's a fact.
There's no way. It's like, nah, like, then there's no reason to get married. If I can run the house by myself, I don't need you. Go get your own apartment. I'm going to live ahead with the kids and do what I got to do and make sure shit right. Because I'm doing it by myself anyway, right? So that's how I look at it personally. I'll be like, yo, you're not here to do it by yourself. You're here to do it with me, right? We're here to do it together. Let's make these goals and let's make this shit work for us, right? Because at the end of the day, we gotta pay, and we gotta pay for all this shit together. We gotta live through all this shit together. Mm-hmm. So it ain't no. Oh yeah, you do that for me. You know what I mean? I don't want to learn how to do it. I don't need to know how to do it. Nah, it don't work that way, man. You need to learn how to do it, because God forbid I'm not here. Right? God forbid I'm not here. You gotta have to do it. Period. So and it's crazy, because that is how I was raised, because. Like, my parents, boy, love them and all, but they worked 14 hours a day. They was gone before I went to school, came back after I got home. Like, I'm talking about like 6, 7 o'clock at night. So it wasn't nobody around. They came home and it was time for dinner and go to sleep. That's it.
Ready to do it the next day.
And that's it. So between myself and my siblings, we raised ourselves. Like, yo, get your shit together. The house is gonna be here when you get here, but you better make sure you got your shit together. So you got to learn quick.
And that's what I mean. Like, do people get comfortable with the other person always being that one that has to do the work? You understand? Like, okay, it's date night. You got to make sure we go to date night. It's vacation. You got to book it and find a way to finance it. That's right. You got to make sure you keep things spicy if you want it to be spicy, because if it's not, I'm chilling anyway. You feel me? And that's what I mean. Like, do people get too comfortable? Like,
I believe so.
Like, it's work. Like, this shit is work. Like, you dealing with another human being. You see how fucking complex you can be by yourself. You understand?
You know what? I'm gonna let you answer that question, guys. You can answer your own question.
I know people get too comfortable.
You can answer.
I get too comfortable sometimes. Like I say, you get caught up with life. Like, it's an aspect of life. Like, you might find, all right, home is moving. There's a routine. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But over here, this shit is fucking jumping X, Y, 1, 5, 9, 7 G. And you be like, yo, I gotta get this shit right. Right? So now we too focused over here. But we know when we come back to the crib is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't really gotta. The shit is in line. I'm trying to get this shit over here focused. But then that becomes on your dynamic in relationship to where your partner's like, yo, I see what you're doing over there. I'm gonna hold it down while you get right, and I'm gonna make sure you right.
Right.
But you can't get well. Everybody has to check for everybody. You feel me? That goes back to the communication thing, right? Like, yo, you right? Any way I can help. You feel me? And be genuine about this shit. I hate when motherfuckers ask me questions just to be like, yo, you okay? Like, you just going down a checklist of shit to make sure that you ain't held accountable for when shit go wrong. You feel me?
Like that corporate office, good morning, how are you?
Nah, yeah.
How are you? And then you be like, I'm all right, how are you? And nobody give you an answer back.
These motherfuckers.
You be like, man.
I get that face about 5 times. That shit right there.
Yeah, I'm all right, bro.
I be like, man, the fuck you want, man?
Leave me the fuck alone. But nah.
Do you think people forget what caused them to get together in the first place?
I think they misplace it, man.
Sure, me misplace it. They put it
somewhere else,
right? Or
they misconstrue what it actually was, right? Like, when I say misplaced, I mean like, oh, I loved your ambition. I loved your go-getter mentality. I loved your poise about how to stay calm in certain situations.
Ooh.
Right? And they took that and they applied it to every situation that you're in. Right? So you're like, yo, you misplaced it. Like, I'm poised and calm in certain situations. Other situations call for other temperaments, other reactions. So I'm not that same person in every situation. So when they first meet you or they get to know you for the first couple of months, that situation doesn't arise, right? So when I say like, oh, you got to go through life and learn how people react in situations, right? Like,
that's a fact.
Like you, and then what happens is that I realize myself, I can't get mad how people react to certain situations. If they don't react the same way I do, that's fine. That's 100% fine. You're reacting the way you know how to react. That's your natural reaction. I can't be like, yo, why you react like me? You should have been running over here. Nah, I get it. But growing up in a certain place like Brooklyn, you like, hey, you at a backyard party, you hear some pop, 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 you know the fuck to go. Home.
Right.
Oh, I want to hear, oh, I stayed in the backyard anyway. What the fuck you talking about? They was letting off them shots. You have to let it. You got to go home. You got to be out. I'm talking about at a younger age. I mean, nowadays, you're not catching me in no damn back. Maybe. You're not catching me on no fat unless it's
fronting.
You know what I mean?
Fronting unless
You know what I mean?
Bex's life say, yo, how about workaholics in a marriage? Workaholics.
Yikes. Man.
They sacrificing the household.
I'm married to a workaholic.
They sacrificing the relationship.
Cause
that's what people forget, son. Like, yo, you get married, you have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it comes back down to the basic building blocks of me and you.
That's it.
And we gotta keep me and you popping, or else everything else is falling down.
It's crumbling.
You feel me?
Y'all the foundation. Y'all are the foundation of that. You know what I mean?
Went out.
I'm gonna restart that, but yeah, y'all are the foundation. It don't change.
So how would you say? What would you say are the essentials? What do you think are the essentials for keeping a healthy situation? Like, you don't even got to be married. Just a situation. Cause see, listen, this is my thing, yo.
Mm-hmm.
This is my thing why I don't like titles. When people start putting titles on shit,
Expectations.
You throw them expectations, and like I said, expectations equal what? This shit like a math class right here, son.
Disappointment.
Life is mathematics, son.
Boy,
you start throwing expectations on something, you gonna get disappointed when that person like those are your expectations. Those are your expectations. You understand,
bruh? To answer your question, I say, and this is just my opinion. You know what I mean? This ain't say all be all, but this is my opinion. To keep shit healthy, I'm saying you should definitely tend to your partner in the beginning, right? Tend to your partner. I'm saying ask questions. Hey, what do you like to do? Are you an introvert? Do you consider yourself an extrovert? Do you like certain things? You know what I mean? Like when people are like, oh, do you even know my favorite color? That shit is actually important, man. It becomes important later on in a relationship. When I say, you know what I mean? Like, what's your favorite color? Then you could use that favorite color to implement, like, yo, you know what? One day I'm gonna buy you a brand new car. It's gonna be in your favorite fucking color, or whatever the hell it is. Like, it's just a goal. I'm saying, like, learn what your partner
in your favorite color.
Exactly. Learn your partner's needs. Right. Learn your partner's needs first. Fuck the wants. Right. Learn their needs. Right. So that when a special time comes, birthday comes, oh, you know what? Bam, I got you something that you wanted, right? But I implemented something that you needed in that motherfucker, right? So it's like, just learn everything that they want, learn everything that they need. Actually have conversations, learn where their mind is at. Because you know what? I learned the best thing is when I talk to my wife, and we have like actual conversations about real shit that's going on. I have these conversations because when we actually go out to a function where there's other people around, I know she's not gonna say no dumb shit. I know she's not gonna say no dumb shit.
Right.
It's like I had this conversation with her again. I already had this conversation, so my ear, I eavesdrop in my ear, but I'm having my own conversation over here. I'm like, she's not gonna say no dumb shit. I already know. Right. And I move and I keep it moving. I'm like, yo, she knows it. Right. And it goes back and forth. You know what I'm saying? She's good with numbers, right? I'm good with the music and the people and all that other bullshit like that. I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? And she's good at a lot of other things too. But as far as I'm concerned, we have these conversations first, and then when we go out to public and have these, you know, social functions or whatever, I ain't got to worry about nothing like that because she knows how to handle herself. She knows what she's gonna say. Same for me. I ain't gonna embarrass her because when you go out, you gotta represent each other as a unit. You can't be out there looking crazy.
We gotta look strong as a unit.
Yeah, you out here looking like you know crazy. The people gonna be like, yo. Every time they come out, this shit be looking wild. They be talking crazy, blah 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 blah, and nobody want to invite you nowhere no more. But that's fine with me because you know what?
Fuck about anybody outside of my goddamn house, man.
Get it?
Long as me and mine know what we about, we good. You understand? And that's what matters. That's what matters. But yo, it's been a dope show. We wanna invite everybody to check us out on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
FMC Space Podcast. Check us out on Facebook. FMC Podcast. Hit the Instagram, like the videos.
Do what you gotta do, man.
Yo, hit us up. Support. I mean, we appreciate everybody that support. We taking note, and when that time come, y'all gonna know what's going down and how much we appreciate y'all. Any topics that's on y'all mind, y'all want us to talk about? I mean, hit us in the DM. I mean, we'll get that popping one day.
Yes, sir. And there was a session of the show called the PO Box. It's called a Positive Outlook Box for those who don't know. And the next session that we have, the next episode that you see, there will be one on there. So if you got any charities, if you got anything that's going on that's positive in the hood, positive anywhere, period. You know what I mean? Shoot us a DM, an email, whatever it is. The email is FMC Podcast at gmail.com. Yeah, so you can shoot us that, and we'll definitely try to plug y'all in. You know what I mean?
Stay tuned.
And remember, man, what's in your headphones? What's in your headphones? Next,
hit us.
Yo, change, man.
Yo, change. We gonna hold you down so you get back, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and, yo, you know, and I like ending off with quotes, man.
Yeah. What's the word of the day, bro?
It's the fresh word of the day, man. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. Peace.
Easy.